Hi, Billy RL here, real life. I'm coming to you with the team that's here to talk to you about something that number 47 is now doing. And he is gearing up to do even further as we enter the summer months. Trump's administration plans to resettle not hundreds but thousands of white South Africans in U.S. this summer. Story goes as follows. Trump is planning on resettling thousands of white South Africans in the U.S. A State Department official has revealed in a new report. Earlier this month, Trump granted a group of 59 white South Africans already entry to the U.S. as refugees. Afterward, Trump was accused of ambushing South African President Cyril Ramaphosa with claims of a white genocide, which of course were lies. But Trump did this by flashing articles and videos of alleged violence against white farmers in the country. Several pieces of evidence that Trump provided were found to be misleading, incorrect, and absolutely false. Now, a government official has told that the number of white African refugees is suspected to surge in numbers towards the second half of the summer. That would be around July, late July, early August. The official told the press that we won't be talking about dozens of arrivals, but thousands, perhaps, if not hundreds. The White House has not commented on this matter. Of course, Trump isn't, because after Trump does his dirty work, he goes and runs and hides like the rat that he is. The official says that Trump is confident in saying that the official said that he is confident in saying, rather, that towards the second half of the summer, we'll start to massively scale things up. The State Department said on Thursday that it has received 50,000 inquiries from South Africans interested in the program. Okay, people, just to let you know that these people are coming here to start chaos, because we've told you before that this is the job of the elite. In order for them to have order, chaos has to happen. And they are wanting this chaos to happen this summer. As you all know, during the summertime, you have kids out of school, teenagers out of school. Most college kids, they take the summer off before they get into the next part of their careers. Massive amount of people are being laid off their jobs. So they're going to be out and about this summer. And this is the perfect opportunity to have the summer of Sam in regards to chaos is concerned. We are telling all of you all out there, you have to, especially those of you who are of color, you have to use your common sense this summer. It is best to not get into anything physical with any South African refugee this summer, because if you do, you will have Trump out there ready to arrest you. And when you get arrested this summer, you're not going to a local jail or prison. You are going to be shipped overseas, because contrary to popular belief, they are working day and night to repair Alcatraz. They're just not letting you know this. And the reason why they're not letting you know this is because their revolution is not going to be televised. So, people, you have to be smart. Any jobs telling you that you can make $11 an hour if you work on their farms, do not take them. That is a scam. That is a ploy to get you back into the modern day version of slavery on a plantation. It won't be the type of plantations that we are used to seeing in movies. It will be farms. The farms will be the new plantations. And you all know what farms look like. They have acres and acres of land. And there's usually two houses on the farms. It's the main house and it's the secondary house. And we know this because we have traveled around to different areas, especially in Louisiana. So we're telling you all, Louisiana and Mississippi. So we're telling you all, be smart. If you find out someone is from South Africa and they are specifically a male, because that's who's coming over here, these male South African refugees, try your very best not to hold any conversation with them, because these refugees have already been schooled before they step foot on American soil that they are to start chaos with Americans. They have been schooled to this. This is why, and I will say this on behalf of myself and the team, this is why, all of you all should have been leaving America when he first got elected. We saw, myself and the team, we went around to different post offices and we saw people in droves. They were getting their passports because they knew this was coming. They knew that this was coming and they wanted to get out before time. And and they saw this coming and they got out beforehand. But since you are still a year, your best bet this summer is to not get yourself locked up because you also know you have the bad cops that are going to be out there patrolling. And now, thanks to number 47, the cops will be coming with the Marines, the Army, and maybe is a question mark on the Navy, but definitely the Marines and the Army when the police officers go out because they have been militarized. So we're telling you all, these refugees, they're not coming over here to do the jobs of the Latinos, Hispanics, and Mexicans. They're not coming over here to do that. They're not coming over here to be united with you all. They're coming over here to start chaos. They want to bring apartheid to America since they can't bring it to Africa. See, they know that they're not going to bring that shit to the UK. That's not happening over there. And they know they're not going to bring it to Canada. So they figure because Canada and the UK, the presidents of the UK, they're not going to allow the president of the UK, they're not going to allow that. But over here in America, they can do so because they weren't allowed to bring it over in Africa because you had two presidents over there who said no. So they think they can bring it to America because we have a moron in office who doesn't have an IQ above zero who will allow these things to go on. So we are telling you all seriously, not do anything that's going to get yourselves locked up because Trump will be using these refugees to get people locked up. He will be doing this. Be smart. Don't get into any, now they put their hands on you, yes, defend yourselves, but do not get in any arguments with him. Play it cool because he is Trump is Lucifer's protege. And as him being Lucifer's protege, he's going to do everything he can to try to get you ensnared in the net. And you have to be smart. Also, watch your children. If you have to go out to the store or wherever, let someone know where you're going and maybe have someone to go along with you. This is very serious. We know the intentions of what number 47 has by bringing these white refugees over here. They're coming here for trouble. And we, the resistance, we had to let you all know this because our Black brothers and sisters mean a lot to us. Instead of going to see Beyonce and Sexy Red and all of those other people who are well protected, you need to take that money and protect yourselves because it's coming down to the core, people. It's coming down to the core. And so this is why we, the resistance team, we came on here earlier, and you have seen that video, and now we're back again. We've told you this once, we've told you this twice, but we have had to come back a third time because we do care about our brothers and sisters. And I forgot, we hate to see you locked up in prison, and it's not going to be the prison in your. And I already stated that Alcatraz. And as some of the Americans, they're sitting over to El Salvador. And so be equipped, be mentally equipped, people. Be mentally equipped. This summer is going to be a hell here on this planet hell. Think about this, people. Think about this. Don't be too friendly. Don't be too friendly, too talkative with whites that you don't know of, that you've never seen. Even if they try to start a conversation with you, you hold your peace. Don't let them know what's on your mind. Don't let them know what's in your heart. Try to stay as close as possible to your own neighborhood. That you people, it's going to be terrible. At the middle part, the ending part of June, July, and August. This is why we plead with you all. Why would you want to go see a parade when this man is starting trouble with the, you know who it is, you know who you are, the black race of people. And there's some of you whites who are affiliated with the blacks. Why would you want to go see a parade? And that parade, and I'm gonna say this and then I'm done. That parade with all of those machineries and soldiers is letting you know, not so much America, but letting the black people know this is what we have. And this is what we're going to use against you all. And then, but we're asking our white brothers and sisters to follow with us. This is a time that we need each other. But I will say this, white people, as much as we want you on board, but black people, keep the antennas up. Always be on guard, especially, especially when you hear the accent. When you hear the accent, or when someone's trying to, trying to block it or keep it out. This is the time, people. This is the time, my black brothers and sisters, and you white brothers and sisters out there as well. This is a time when you need your eyes open. You need that knowledge to be able to use that power that you already have within yourself to bring it out, to be able to identify and distinguish. This song's going to be hell. It's going to be tough. And I hope every last one of you will be able to make it through. When the cops stop you, as much as you have your rights, you think you have your rights, just go ahead and apply. But always have someone standing afar off to take videos of the action that's going on. This is the time every black man, every black woman, even the children, you have to be on cue. You have to be, I mean, really in depth with yourselves, because what Trump and his administration is trying to do, and the hope that they can do it, is to trap every black person in America. And just as I stated earlier, and then I'm done. Do not, people, do not. I know you all need money. This is why we, the resistance, we try to travel and to help as many as we can. But we can't help the whole world, but we do as much as we can. But do not, please, black brothers and sisters, do not work on anybody's farm. I don't care how good it sounds, how pretty or beautiful they make it appear. Do not. Once you work on their farms, you are tied to that farm. They will paint a pretty picture, but there is nothing that you can do or say that will cause them not to harass you in the most brutal way. And they will get at a admonishment by number 47. So this is all we want to say now. We're not going to continue on talking on this and about this. We've said this to you 2, 3 times before, but this is the last final time. You have to wake up, people, and you white people, help your black brothers and sisters. Help them. Now, brother, I don't think you ought to be talking to her. And brothers, and listen to now, sister, I don't think, and listen to them. This is a time where we are not to be divided. But when they tell you something, just think, think. If what they're saying, it doesn't make a little sense, because you don't know who's who nowadays. But we do know with those Africans, white Africans, they have an accent. And when you hear them talking with that accent, walk away. Walk away. So this is what we're saying, because we are concerned. It's sad to be living in a world where a lot of our black brothers and sisters, even the children, are being taken away. They're being annihilated. They've been locked up behind bars. They've been poisoned. They've been doing everything. And the black race is getting lesser and lesser and lesser. And this is why we tried to school you all. This is it. Be smart. Be about it. Be about it, black people. Because you may not think that the resistance team care and are concerned for their race of people. We're concerned and we care about all races of people, but our black race of people mean more to us than any other race on the face or in the face or on the face, however you want to put it, of the earth. Because you are us and we are you. So this is me, Billy R.L., real life, and the resistance team will come to you yet once again. And what we have given you have been nothing but the facts, the truth, and doggone it, we have given you that knowledge. It's up to you to accept it, reject it, and or leave it alone. But if you reject it and you leave it alone, well, then you cannot blame what's going to happen to you this summer. Because why? Because you have that power and you're not allowing that power to open up to be able to see who's who and who's not. Don't go to the June 14th parade. Don't do it, people. This is Billy RAO, and I'm out.